Happy New Year, everyone. Not sure what your 2021 was like, but 2022 is looking promising. It's showing a lot of adventure when it comes to our energies, our soul, and physical experiences when it comes to the moon phases and the moon energies. In 2022, we start out with a full super new moon in Capricorn on the 2nd of January. Then we head into the full moon in Cancer on the 17th of January. What we will do in this video is I pretty much comprise both sides of the moon, the important moon phases, and we will discuss what is coming up, what we should look out for, and what the energies will be to generally lead the month for us. We're going to be looking at the new moon and the full moon and all the energies combined that will give us a full understanding of what our months will be like. So let's get started. So let's begin by discussing briefly the magical meaning of a new moon. So pretty much a new moon covers our unconscious self, our shadow self, that part of us that has not yet been illuminated. And in a super full moon, those qualities get infused with even more energy. A super full moon just means, I'm so sorry, a super new moon just means that the moon is way closer than it normally is. And during this super new moon, we will be in winter and we will be in the season of Sagittarius going into Capricorn. And by the way, I'm purposely making these mistakes to show how human I am. So we will be in the sign of Sagittarius going into the sign of Capricorn during the super new moon. Now the energies of Capricorn are very serious. I like I said before, each and every one of us will have to look at our zodiac birth chart to figure out where our moon signs fall. But whatever your moon sign is, it will be affected by the energies of Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and if you've watched any of my previous videos on the planetary rulers, the zodiac signs, and the houses, we all know that Saturn is a very strict ruler. Saturn does not become lenient on anyone. Saturn is here to teach us lessons, and that's all Saturn does. Once we learn these lessons, we may move on with our lives into whatever next phase we were heading into. So for 2022 to start out in Capricorn has a new moon in Saturn while still in the sign of Sagittarius means there is blessings out there, but there is still some of us that are still going through our learning process, or we're healing from lessons that we had to learn. And once we do that, the rest of the year should be great for all of us. Now, the new moon is in the sign, the element of Earth. Capricorn is an Earth element, meaning that even though the moon might be over exaggerated or emotions might be going crazy, because Capricorn is such a grounded energy, we will find that space and time where we're very grounded, we're under control of our emotions and our reactions to others. Being that I just said that, you must also take into consideration that the 14th of January until the 4th of February, Mercury will be in retrograde. So during the super full moon, you might want to use that time to meditate, to focus on your throat chakra and your heart chakra, so that while Mercury is in retrograde, you can actually project what you want to say in a more loving manner. When we're dealing with Capricorn, we're dealing with a feminine energy, but we're also, it's like the strict mom or the strict aunt. We're dealing with a woman, a feminine energy, but she knows what she wants and you will do exactly what she told you to do. In other words, it's not a situation where just because it's feminine energy, you can run all over her. No, this is her space and you will follow her rules. And that's what the super new moon will feel like for most of us who are in tune with whom we are. Now, as far as if you want to do any candle burning or candle rituals, you'll want to grab a yellow or a gold or both candles. Gold represents growth, prosperity, abundance, and yellow represents happiness. And both candle colors correlate with your solar plexus, because on that day the new moon will fall on a Sunday, and the Sunday is ruled by the sun, of course, which rules over the solar plexus. So you want to grab a gold or yellow or both colors of candles, and you want to do your super new moon meditation at night under the super new moon, and use that time to release whatever it is that's been hanging on to you from 2021 and up and before, and start your 2022 in good grace and good standing with not just the world around you but yourself. So that is the new moon. We're going to move on to the full moon, which will be in Cancer. Now, our full moon is in Cancer. The full moon represents the energies of receiving, connecting spirit with the emotional and physical bodies. This is very important because having a new moon at the start of the year in grounded physical Capricorn, and then transitioning to a full moon in emotional celestial Cancer, gives us an idea of how we can really take control over our year from the start. So with the full moon in Cancer, it will fall on a Monday, which is the moon's day. So this full moon, if you really take advantage of meditating and grounding yourself and getting in connection with whom you are, you'll have the ability to start the year with meditating on your base chakra, which is ruled by Capricorn, and then moving into your sacral chakra, which is ruled by Scorpio, but the sacral chakra is also ruled by the moon, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. Use the full moon energy to connect with your emotional self. Remember, the new moon represents our unconscious self. The full moon represents our conscious self. The full moon connects us with our emotions. So use this time. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to do whatever you need to do to let go, so that the next few months of the year can be months of building instead of months of continuously reflecting on what happened or what you could have done differently. Now, the secret behind this full moon is that it is ruled by a water sign, and like I said before, water, moon, Cancer, all of that rules over our sacral chakra, which is a very fluid feminine energy. It's shocking to me how much feminine energy is in January of 2022, which tells us that we need to get more in tune with our maternal sides. We need to get more in tune with the mother within us, the woman within us, the feminine within us. In other words, the yoni within each and every one of us. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. We all need to get in connection with that. If you're a female, that little girl inside of you that could be asking for more attention. We need to ground ourselves. With the full moon, we'll be working with the candles of silver, gray, and white. And those three colors are colors of rebirth, colors of change, colors of letting go, colors of growth. So as you go about your month in January, focus on that. We're starting our new year in a grounded space, and we're continuing in an emotional space. So the universe is telling us as earthlings, we need to ground ourselves so we may grow emotionally. One last thing I'd like to add. The month of January will be encompassed with heavy feminine energy. Earth and water will be the two elements that are ruling over our lives. Earth, when it comes to your chakra system, is your base chakra and your body, of course, and water, meaning your sacral chakra and your emotions. So take lots of baths, walk on earth, connect your bare feet with the planet, go outside, sit under a tree, drink some water while you're sitting under the tree, meditate outside. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. Just take that time to connect yourself with the planet and the water that the planet encompasses. You can go to the beach and sit by the shore, letting the water just run across your feet for a few minutes. You can go to, if you live next to a pond, a river, a lake, wherever you live, connect yourself with the physical element of Mother Earth and the water, and I can guarantee you will have a wonderful January, which will go into your rest of the year with many blessings and growth. I'll talk to you guys for February.